Ain't a sight to see that you've done real good for these people.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future.
Nothing I hate more than raider scumbags. If you run into any, put a few down for me.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow. What a mess. Teleportation.
Sure. It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could... Anyway, the egghead's never... I'm gonna need some time, but, you can get...
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me. Here's a list of what you'll need while you're working on that. Keep in mind, like if you had...
Right.
And it's...
Hey, Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal?
Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Here's a list. I'll meet you over at the...
Thanks, Sturgis.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind, I'll see you over...
Hey, Sturgis.
You need any help with that, signal interceptor?
Not now.
Once we got everything in place, we'll have to hook it all up to the same power grid.
Hey,
Yes, sir?
Sturgis.
You need any help with that, signal in...
Not now.
You gotta try this. Slot machine. It's the best.
Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready?
Let's do this.
You sure? I'll start scanning.
Mm-hmm.
Just get on the platform. I'll do the rest. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific...
Sean?
Huh?
Very
Yes,
personal
I'm
reason.
Sean.
You are here
Sean?
for your
Who are
son.
you?
Sean. It's me.
Father,
Yes, it's me.
what's going on?
Shh. It'll be okay.
I don't know you. Go away.
Who is Father?
Father? Father, help! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you... Let's start anew.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could.
I want answers, asshole. Now.
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your vulgarity. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Oh, come on. That's crazy.
I assure you, I am completely sane and entirely honest. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird stuff.
In a manner of speaking. The Institute plenty of that was available, of course, even in their attempt. But then I am the...
60.
I know. I know you must...
Your mother.
Yes. I've gone over the records of the incident.
Collateral damage.
I forget that it's been some...
Uh-huh.
I don't have any direct memory. Has it always been easy? For many years, with old age comes... But... what else can I...
Kellogg.
He was...
Yeah?
It wasn't until I became director that I learned...
You knew the man was a psychopath?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose? The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. Institute technology prolonged his life, and...
Yeah?
He never failed the Institute. But I won't lie. What else can I say?
So you're in...
I am the acting director, yes. The Institute.
They need your help, Sean.
Oh, we've tried that. Surprised? The Institute once tried to help create... No. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, just... I know there's more for us. The Institute is on the verge of... I've been a part of something amazing. And now, after all these years...
Maybe.
I know. And I am sorry. The Institute can provide a... You've been in the Commonwealth.
How can you say that? How can you be so
Because it is the simple truth. I simply ask that you give the Institute... We really do have humanity. Will you take...
Are you...
Yes, I am. Just... The Institute is now your home, as much as... You want to introduce yourself to the division heads. And finally, Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary
Hey,
drive
Doc.
servo.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. When Father told us about you, if you don't mind my asking...
I just wanted to find my son.
Now that you've found him,
Right.
Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the... As you might guess, we keep the Institute...
Sure.
We maintain and upgrade all of the systems. There's a lot of machinery behind these. The work we do might... So, now that you're...
I'm just...
I see. If there's anything else you'd like to know about...
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then. That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned...
Hey there.
the phase out
Greetings.
on these older models
As the
can't go
Institute's
slow
requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
If you ask me...
Sure. Let's take a look.
Pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3.
It's an honor.
Authorized personnel only.
Scanning unknown identity.
I am seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
Always be
Soft
vigilant.
on me, Alana?
We have
My
many
methods get...
enemies.
Excuse me, Doctor.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider.
The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you.
Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
So basic.
Secret. Our main instrument is the Courser. Coursers, they are highly... But I gather you know all this. In fact...
I'm no stranger to...
Even so, I suppose I'll have to... Now, unless you need some...
I'm good for it.
Very well.
Greetings, sir.
The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely.
Is it true Food Service 77 has been discontinued?
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274? Operations at Warwick. He's eager.
Doctor.
I wonder how the Warwick family
So good
is
to have you
doing.
here.
Young Wally must be
I
close
look
to 10
forward
years
to
old.
learning more about it.
It's remarkable.
As the
how a
name
child
implies,
can survive
to
for
that,
so long.
we've even started. You probably saw.
Yeah, I can't.
Speaking only,
Uh-huh.
I'm sure I've taken up.
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in.
Great.
Right.
In any case,
I'm good for now. Thanks.
take care then.
Yes.
Standing down.
Nice. There we go. Hey.
She's been at it
Yes?
for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Excuse me, doctor?
It's you. Yes, yes.
Don't worry. I promise I won't.
Thank you. I do appreciate it. Oh, before I forget, I've been told to install You're to be given full.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Given that the relay is in case the significance is low. If nothing else, it should Now, unless there's something else, I really do.
I'm good for now.
All right.
What are you going to tell me?
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
First things first.
The same way you got it. You are not a prisoner here. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on Unfortunately, no it as remarkable as the superior synth.
If the synths are...
However closely they may approximate, when you see what a rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang, his memories have been under his leadership. I've dispatched them.
Sure. We'll just fight our way through an army of homicide.
I didn't say it would be. Now you should get...
Right.
think we're being shadowed. Damn. I do not like this.
I'm ready to move in, sir.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X6.
Right.
I've already...
What do we know about this?
Designation B5. He's probably got his... So, we're not alone.
Right here. Right here.
If you find any spare parts, you be sure to let
You must be
me
the
know.
courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X. I've...
All right, let's go.
Right. You're dead. When will they learn?
I'm dead already!
Hold up a moment, sir. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B59. You'll need to say once he's shut down.
Good. I'd like to avoid...
Well, that's all, sir.
Right.
Well
Judging
done.
by your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents
Just like me.
So,
Made it to the top.
gang.
B592. Initialize factory reset. Authorization. Gamma.
that?
Shoot 'em all!
Where'd that
This location appears quite secure.
Paladin Danse. Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Aelin, Reese, it's time.
Thanks. I promise not to let you down.
You don't have...
So you decided?
I got tired of wandering alone.
Too bad. Reese, like it or not. And you, we're not. If you...
Don't worry. I've spent time in the military.
Perfect. There's one...
Uh-huh.
No.
Thank you.
Thanks aren't necessary.
At
He doesn't even know it. Ad Victoria. In our... No. However, let me...
Paladin Danse.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Of course I am. I've never seen any.
Take... If she...
Gonna be a quick war with that thing.
Follow me.
I'm going to stick to the ground. We'll meet up soon.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local. Commonwealth looks different from up here. It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that to take on the enemy. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactics will know how to make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxim will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. Everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
Permission granted. And welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Captain Kells?
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken.
I think I've already proven that...
A Brotherhood soldier earns merit by respect. I've read Paladin Danse. You might expect
Right.
The Brotherhood of... As the captain of this... Understood?
It's not like I have a choice.
If you want to remain with them, that's all for now.
Your
orders are to... If you have any questions...
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you... Dismissed, Initiate.
Welcome aboard.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the time in recent history. The Institute signed scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam! I care about them, you know. The people of the
If you cared about them, you'd leave.
Leaving them to their own devices is what reduced this metropolis. I'm a bit surprised that you don't realize.
You're not going to convince me you're right.
Yet despite, seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers. Therefore, from this, and befitting your title,
I don't care about rank.
whether you like it or not. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen, welcome aboard the Prydwens.
Elder Maxon?
Take some time to familiarize yourself with the ship. Then meet me on the flight deck for your mission.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Congratulations on the promotion.
Dan?
Look out there.
There you are.
We've got a lot of
How did
work
it go
ahead
with
of
him?
us, brother.
He sounds pretty delusional to me.
You shouldn't judge Maxon on his words. I just hope you appreciate not to put too fine.
I'm not comfortable being...
Well, you better get... If you want to remain... Now, in order to be an effective part of the team, since I've been officially assigned to you as your...
I'll go it alone for now.
Suit yourself. With the Brotherhood behind you.
There. Try it now.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about.
I don't care. I didn't join.
Alrighty. Our usual... Anyway, my name's Ingram. If your power...
You should add teaching charm school lessons.
Sorry to disappoint you. There isn't a day... And since I'm...
I hardly noticed.
Can't tell. How about I just forget you mentioned it? Anyway, there's a pretty... Oh, and if... Now, if you'll...
Tegan.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they were locked.
You must be in there for a reason.
I'm only having... Now this... The power... If you need to...
Buying my own equipment is ridiculous.
Keeping the brother... That's the good... I'm mostly interested in... Of course.
Caps on the side, huh?
Well... It just involves a little bit of... And since... After you... In the meantime... If you... Blah, blah, blah...
Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from...
Excuse me, Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, good. You're finally here.
Clean your glasses, Pops.
Pops? Oh, wait. Since it's off,
I'm asking myself the same thing.
I don't recognize. Specifically, the one under normals. However, unfortunately...
If you want my help, just ask already.
I wasn't aware. As you... I'm authorized. And if you wish, in any event...
Enough.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you...
Can it wait?
That's fine. But I can't clear... Let me know when you're ready.
Enough. Captain Cade?
Ah, you're back. Good. Are you ready?
What kind of medical exam?
There's nothing to be... It's my responsibility. I'm going to ask you a first question. As a child...
Check your records, Doc. I'm not...
What's that?
You were a vault.
You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the...
Blah, blah,
okay,
blah.
Second question. Have you ever had...
I hope that you're kidding.
Not at all. However, have you ever had...
Those species aren't my type.
Good. Last question. Would you have any...
Nope. Nope.
Excellent. Excellent. I see no reason to... If you ever need medical...
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.